Sabine Kolbeck is the director of Save It, an IT company. She is giving a presentation to Quartz Power Group about the services her company can provide. She has just started her presentation and is about to go into more detail about their services.
But for those of you who don't know me, my name's Sabine Kolbeck and I represent the IT consultancy Save It. My company is expanding its range of services. As you'll guess from our name, Save It, the main scope of our business has always been IT security, but we feel it's time we offered our existing customers greater access to the knowledge and skill of our trained specialists. Now, one way we feel that you may benefit from this is by allowing us to advise you on making the most of the technology that you have in your hands. So we could have a valuable part to play in making the most of mobile technology. In other words, we would like to work with you on two key areas, and these are the areas I'm going to focus on today. Firstly, how many of your staff travel on a regular basis? 50%? 60%? Well, the fact is, you want them to be able to work from the hotel room, from the airport, or even from a ship in the middle of the ocean, just as easily as they would from the office. I know from talking to Marcus here that all too often he has to send urgent emails from the airport or a conference center to his PA for all sorts of documents and data that are stored on your servers. Now, wouldn't it be good if he could access all that himself? What a time saver. Mobile technology would allow him to do this, and in a minute, I'll explain in more detail how this works. Secondly, improving your company's mobile technology would also allow more imaginative use of social networking, both in terms of keeping in touch, but perhaps more importantly in terms of marketing. Let me ask you something. How many of you already use sites like Facebook or Twitter on a regular basis? 1, 2 of you? Right, now what about your children and their friends? Oh, well, that's nearly all of you. So, over the next 20 minutes, we are going to look at making the most of mobile technology and also making the most of social networking. And please feel free to interrupt me, but there will also be time at the end for any questions. Well, so far I've talked about how mobile technology is crucial for more effective communication, and I'll leave it at that for the moment. I mentioned earlier the usefulness of having a company intranet or a virtual meeting place for members of your company. And this is where I'd like to focus next. A new intranet could have a big impact on how you work. Now let's take a few minutes to imagine what a new intranet could offer your business. First of all, it would give you round-the-clock access to your business. For example, imagine you're on another continent and you're about 5 hours behind. You log onto the website with your secure username and password. You can pick up your emails, read any key documents or send your own. You can even check your company newsletter and join in the office online gossip. And of course, you can take part in a conference call. Because at the moment, I know from talking to some of you here that a great deal of time is wasted on internal company communication because the system is not integrated. So the key point here is that something as simple as an integrated website for your company offers you the perfect way to unify communication. And as we all know, the consequence of this is effective and time-saving communication.